Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Josh and you're watching Preparedness for the Average Family. Today, I wanted to take you along with me as I do some radio testing with a member of our mutual assistance group, LMC, call sign KI5WEP. She is a good friend of mine. As I said, she's a member of our mutual assistance group and she's also our Morse code operator. She is a very skilled general operator and she's going to be helping us complete a PACE plan tonight. PACE plan being a communications plan used by the military that I used in the military, which stands for primary, alternate, contingency, and emergency. What this does is provides you with a tiered approach to communications planning where you have multiple means of communication, where if one fails, you can move on to the next. This provides redundancy for your communications plan. And basically, when it comes to the PACE plan, it's something that needs to be decided amongst your entire mutual assistance group, right? You need to consider the means, the radio capabilities of every member in the group, and build from there. For example, this is a template that I built a while back. I have stuff redacted because of operational security. But what you can see here is we have set time limits every hour on the hour, every 15 minutes, whatever it may be. For us, we start off post-event. If something happens within 15 minutes, everybody in the group is supposed to contact each other. When they do this, whoever's in that group, if it's a head of a household, they take responsibility for passing along whatever communication needs to be passed along. And what we normally want to hear in that first communication is who is in the group or family, like who's with the person at that time, what their location is, and what their current situation is. So it's basically giving a brief situation report. Now, once that happens, for the next 3 hours, past that initial communication, what we're going to do is every half hour, so every 30 minutes, we're going to make another radio check or comms check. And then after that 3 hours, we go to every hour on the hour, once an hour. And that's how we have our plan developed. And you can kind of see on this, template, it's not something that you necessarily have to overthink. It's pretty simple. You can see an example of it right here, what the primary, alternate, contingency, and emergency should be. And then this is just to give you ideas, right? You can come up with call signs, whatever you want. All right. Now, what we plan on doing tonight is taking a list of known frequencies and repeaters that we've been able to hit and some not been able to hit in the past, and we're trying to refine that list, right? We're trying to make sure that we have the ability to communicate on the frequencies that we have available to us. So you're going to see us doing that tonight. LMC is going to be on the other end of the radio, and we're going to do a recording that I'm going to jump into here in a minute. And you're going to see our radio setups and us operating the radios and talking over the radio and getting comms checks. This is very important. You need to be able to practice and implement your PACE plan. Don't just develop the PACE plan, and then never use it, never practice with it or anything like that. It's important that you practice because this is a skill, and using a radio is a perishable skill. So it's something that you can lose. You can learn it. And if you don't practice it, it's not going to help you. So please consider these things as we continue through this video, and I hope y'all enjoy. All right, let's get to doing some radio checks. All right, everybody. So we're back. We've got everything set up with our radios, and now we're going to go into the testing portion of our PACE plan. All right. So you want to take it away, LMC, with the first test?
Absolutely. So I'm going to click on in. If you want to share screen with this document that we have put together, it's taken us 3 years to do. Let's kick it off with your channel 91. I'm highlighting it on the document, and it's my NV3. So let me go into BFO and memory. Let me go into memory, and I don't know what. Whoops, let's see, it's this one here. So on the TYT, you just go up and down. So it's NV3. Okay, there we go. So do you want to do the first test? The
Sure.
honors?
Yeah, I'll do the honors. All right, here we go. We're on my channel 91, your New Braunfels 3, 443 8500. Here we go. KI5LQM testing, KI5LQM testing.
This is KI5 KI5WP, KI5LQM, you are coming in loud and clear, full quieting into the repeater. Over.
KI5WP, I caught you on that last tail end. How you doing tonight?
This is funny, we've never done this through video conferencing test. We've always done it through using our phones and so forth. And it's funny because then I can tell at what point the repeater hits up my voice. But you are full quieting into the repeater.
Well, Roger, I've got you full quieting into the repeater as well. Let's move on to the next one. This is KI5LQM, clear.
Okay, so let's go ahead and go to the second one. So we know we can both, so let's just go ahead and make that red, just, okay, we can use it. And then now the next one is your channel 43, my NB1. So I just need to click down 2 because I've got organized topically. And I'll go ahead and let the repeater trip, and then I'll throw out my call sign. This is KI5WP radio test.
KI5WP, this is KI5LQM. I've got you full quieting into the repeater.
Roger, thank you for that. You're also full quieting the repeater. KI5LQM, nice signal. This is KI5WP, and I'm clear. Nice. So
KI5LQM clear.
Right, we know for sure we got those. Now we have question marks by these. That's my New Braunfels 2. So, okay. This is KI5WP radio test.
Let's try that. Let's see. I don't think. I don't think I was on the right one.
90?
Yeah, channel 90 for me is. Try it again.
This is KI5WP radio test.
Nice. KI5WP, this is KI5LQM. I've got you full quieting into the repeater. How you me?
I cannot hear you. I cannot hear you. Give me one more radio check. So I'm hitting the repeater.
Yep.
But he's not. I can't hear him. So I'm going to say.
Let's try this again. I'm on high power.
Okay.
KI5WEP, this is KI5LQM testing.
Can't hear you.
Nope.
Can't hear you.
That one's a no-go for me.
KI5WP cleared.
You're full quieting
so
though.
So are you hitting the repeater or not?
No.
Okay, no. And I'm going to say yes for me. But that's a no-go for us in an emergency situation. So now you're channel 44. And then my NB4, New Braunfels 4.
Okay, I'll try this one.
Go ahead. Okay.
This is KI5LQM testing, KI5LQM testing.
Can't hear you. Let me see if you can hear me. This is KI5WP radio check.
Negative.
No for neither of us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that's probably why we had a question mark. We probably thought maybe they were working on the repeaters.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one is a no, and it's right down the road for me, but it would be nice to just give it a shot.
Okay.
That's your 92.
Let me put 92.
It's one of my earlier repeaters because it's so close to me. Okay, I've got it up. Go ahead and give it a try. I'd be curious to see.
Okay. This is KI5LQM testing, KI5LQM testing.
This one is cool because it picks up your voice and then the repeater goes off.
Yep.
So this is KI5. You're coming in loud and clear on this repeater, and I believe the first time I've ever heard you, or you've been able to reach the repeater. Is that correct?
Yeah, Roger, that's correct. This is the first time I've been able to hit this repeater.
Somebody's been doing some work on this repeater, and I'm really thankful. great signal in San Marcos, Texas. This is KI5WP cleared.
This is KI5LQM clear.
Oh my goodness.
That's a good one. That's a good one. I've never been able to hit that, guys. Guys, this is why you do tests, right? Because at the end of the day, things change. They do work on these repeaters. Your environments change. So you need to be testing this stuff at least regularly. And by regularly, I mean at least every probably 6 months would be a good routine.
Okay, now let's go ahead and try the Hayes Hams repeater. That's all the way out in Kyle. That's the one I do a lot of, what do we call them? The nets. That's your number 89, and that's going to be early on in my banks because it's like closest to me besides the Texas State one. All right, you want to give it a whirl?
Yep. All right, here we go. This is KI5LQM testing, KI5LQM testing. Yep.
Wow, did you hear that? It picked up your voice and then it did. This is KI5WP, KI5LQM. You're coming in loud and clear on the repeater. Over. I'm not here.
I'm not getting you.
That is so weird because I can hear you. I do the net weekly. I've never been able to hear you ever on this repeater. I know they just raised the antenna up. That is so weird. Let me try it again. KI5WP radio test. I'm tripping it.
Yeah, it's not even showing it squelch over here.
Wow.
So we're gonna have to look into that.
Okay, so now you're channel 52 and my SIGI number 2.
All right.
This is KI5WP radio test. KI5WP radio test. Nope.
Nothing on my end. Let me try it.
Okay.
This is KI5WEP, or correction, this is KI5LQM testing.
I do that too. Nope.
All right. This is KI5LQM calling CQ, CQ, CQ. KI5LQM calling CQ, 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 2 meters and standing by.
Wow, that's a great signal. This is KI5WP. KI5LQM, you are coming in loud and clear. Thank you so much for the radio test. I rarely ever hear anybody on Simplex. Over. KI5WP CQ CQ CQ. KI5WP CQ.
Nothing. Let me try. This is KI5LQM calling CQ, CQ, CQ.
Nope. KI5WP. I'm only at 94%. Could you hear me?
No. Let's try. Let me try. This is KI5LQM Kilo India 5 Lima Quebec Mike calling CQ, 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 Kilo India 5 Lima Quebec Mike calling CQ, 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 40 meters and standing by.
KI5LQM, I've got you at a double, a 2-2. Over, can you hear me?
All right, everybody. As you can see, practicing with your radios is very important. You're going to run into issues. You're going to run into times you're not able to make contacts, and that's why it's important to have a PACE plan so you have a redundant means of communication. 4 to be exact: primary, alternate, contingency, and emergency. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, share, and subscribe. And all of you who have been supporting the channel so far, thank you so much. And as always, remember, preparedness is a family matter. Have a good day.